Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at our first foldable e-bike, full-sized foldable e-bike on the channel from ENGWE. This is their EP-2 Pro model. And before we get into it, please subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Hit that thumbs up button and also ring that notification bell for future notifications of my videos. I'll also include a coupon code you can use to get some money off your order if you order an ENGWE, a foldable e-bike. All right, so let's get into it. So this is a 48 volt e-bike, and it comes with a 13 amp hour battery. And actually it's right inside this piece here. And to get to the battery, what you have to do is just pull this knob out and then flap that lever. And this will actually fold, and the battery is actually inside. As you can see there's the battery. It also pulls out, it has a little handle. So you can take this inside to charge it inside on the charger. And they do provide a 2 amp charger with this bike. They also give you a set of 2 keys, which you can use to unlock the bike, turn on the bike, and also remove the battery. As you can see down here, I don't know if you can see that too well, but there is a keyhole there. And when you put the key in, you gotta push, and there's that little knob here. You actually see that go into the bike, which allows you to remove the battery. In order to do that, you have to push the key in, turn it right, that'll push out to keep that battery from sliding out. All right, once you do that, use the power button to turn on the bike. So there we go. So that's how you turn on the bike, and that's also how you would remove the battery. So when you turn the bike off, do that, and then what you do, push the key in, and that'll fully come out, and then you'll be able to remove the battery. Very simple to do. All right, so the range you get on this bike, if you're going normal mode, they say about 37 miles of range. And they also have a moped mode, which lets you get up to about 75 miles, and that's the slowest mode that you can go with this bike. And with any e-bike, your mileage will vary depending on your size, your terrain that you're going on, things like that. So just keep that in mind. The numbers aren't always what everyone will get. So it's a very cool looking bike. The foldable bikes are very popular for the reason that they fold up and you can store them very easily without taking up a lot of space. But they also have all the features that you'd like to see on an e-bike, so you're not lacking features on these bikes. So the motor that drives this bike is a 750 watt motor. It has some decent torque, and that motor will power this bike up to 28 miles per hour. This bike isn't very heavy. It weighs about 83 pounds with a battery inside of the bike, so not too heavy. It's an alloy foldable frame, so very sturdy, just very nicely made, especially at its price point of just under $1,050. So you get this bike for about $1,049. Of course, they're gonna give you gears on this bike. So you have a 7-speed Shimano shifter. This bike is very easy to pedal. So if you ever get stranded anywhere, you can pedal this bike without any issues. The cool thing is, this bike not only folds at the frame, but it also folds with the pedals too. So you get these nice, cool folding pedals. Pull these out to the outside of the pedal and these will fold in. Very cool. I just really like these bikes for the portability aspect. So that's really what these bikes are geared towards, the people that want the portability. Just kind of fold this up, put it in your truck, put it in your shed, whatever, save some space. You also get this nice rear rack. So if you want to put any bags on here, whatever you may want to carry on this bike, you get a nice rear rack. You've also got a nice tail light there, which does light up when you brake. So this is a nice safety feature to make sure that people know that you're stopping. It's pretty bright. You've also got metal fenders here, which is really nice touch. Instead of the plastic that they used to have, these come with the metal fenders. And these do a really good job of keeping the mud out. It's because they're very long and they cover a good portion of the tire. Speaking of the tires, you have a 20x4. And I also love these mag wheels here. So instead of the spokes, where you have to true them every now and then, if a spoke comes loose, these mag wheels are very nice to have. They definitely add weight, but not too much weight. I really do dig the mag wheels, so Very nice touch by ENGWE. The braking system, I believe, is Wuxing. I've never really heard of those brakes before. The brakes are mechanical, so they're not hydraulic. You always like to see hydraulic brakes on these bikes. It's better for stopping, but as far as keeping the cost down and stuff, you can't really expect the greatest features on here. It does stop the bike. I just wish they put better brakes on these bikes. You get the seat here that's fully adjustable. So go up and down when you store it or put it in your truck or car. So very easy, just unlatch this and the seat will come down. The seat itself, as far as the comfort goes, very comfortable. It's got some really nice padding on it. I've heard they upgraded the seat, so very nice seat that they put on here. If you notice on the back of the bike, you don't have rear suspension, so the ride is a little rough in the back, but the fat tires do a really good job of softening the load. So I really do like the fat tires for that aspect of riding. In the front, you do have some suspension, which is adjustable. They're not too bad. And this is the black color, which I really like. Also got the front headlight there and another metal fender here that does a pretty good job of keeping that mud and dirt off of you. If you're wondering what the max load of this bike is, it's 330 pounds. So if you're a bigger person, this bike will fit you, and you can adjust the handlebars as well. These come up with a quick release on handlebars as well as the seat, which we talked about before. There's also the quick release for the front to fold down the handlebars when you are folding the bike. Same thing as the frame there. You just pull this little button or slider up, and then you slide this down, and the handlebars will fold down like that. And then once you undo this, you can fold this. Just make sure when you set this bike up, make sure it's folding to the right, because when you fold this bike, you don't want the handlebars to be stuck between the two sides of the bike. So that was one mistake that I made when I first set up the bike, because there are no instructions with this bike, which I do not like. I wish they had like a manual to tell you how to put this together. It would be nice, but that's one thing that I did learn, is make sure that those handlebars are folding to the right, so that way when you fold this and it's coming this way, your handlebars are not stuck between these two parts of the bike. As far as the handlebars go, you got these nice grips here, not too bad. You got your pedal assist up and down. You also have some buttons on the side here for the menus, and also for power, which is on the bottom here. That'll turn on the bike. You also have your bell, which you just twist, and that will sound your bell. You also have your nice display here, your LCD display, which will tell you things like your speed, your pedal assist, things like that. You can change a lot of that in the settings. So if you want to play around with the settings, I'll do another video to show you around the settings and stuff for this bike, but really cool features to be able to change and customize in the settings. As far as pedal assist goes, as soon as you start the bike, it's defaulted to 0, which means the throttle will not work in pedal assist 0. So just keep that in mind. Here's your shifter on the right hand side there, and you also have a half throttle too, which is pretty nice too, because it's the same size as the grip here. But I really do like this bike, especially for the price at $1049. You really can't beat it. ENGWE does a really good job with their foldable bikes. All right, so what we'll do is we'll hop on this bike and we'll ride it for a little bit, and I'll let you know my impressions of the ride. All right, so let's get to it. All right, guys, we're on the ENGWE EP-2 Pro. We're just cruising around. We're on level 5 pedal assist. Really smooth ride, very comfortable. I'm 6'2", 260 pounds. I have no problem sitting on this bike and being comfortable. And the seat is nice too. It's got some nice padding on it. Suspension is okay. It's definitely working. And you know, the fat tires are doing a really good job too, taking some of the brunt of the bumps and stuff. Not bad, not bad. Not at all. So this thing will get up to 28 miles per hour. The brakes are a little squeaky. Tried breaking them in, but it seemed like they worked, so I'm gonna have to do it again. But really smooth. Shifter works well. Going 29 miles an hour. But this is a nice bike to pedal. Really easy. Nice and quiet. Not noisy. And it is foldable too, so it's nice to fold up and take with you, and you know, and even when you store it too, you're saving a lot of space. Let's go down to 1 pedal assist. All right, so we're around like 10 miles an hour. Pedal assist 1. Bump up to 2. Maybe like 12 miles an hour, maybe. Pedal assist 2. 3. Felt to kick in a little more power. There we go at 4. Oh, we're cruising. We'll go up to 5. Let's go throttle only. Like I said, it's very comfortable. It's very adjustable with this quick release here for the handlebars. So you can adjust to all different heights. It's perfect for me. I could definitely ride like this for a while. And I'm surprised. I just got up to 25 miles per hour with throttle only. So you get all your controls within your reach. Your bell here, which I'll probably get rid of. Get a real horn on here. Yeah, guys, we're getting up to about like 24, 25 miles an hour on this with throttle only. So, but I'm really excited about the pedaling though. The pedaling is very, very comfortable. Now, as far as like feeling resistance, even in gear 7, like right now, I can't even feel resistance. So that resistance goes away pretty quickly when you're pedaling, even in gear 7. The brakes, there's still something to be desired as far as the brakes go. I feel like they could have done a little bit better with the brakes, but of course, once you do that, once you put the hydraulic brakes in over the mechanical disc brakes, the price goes up. So this is a nice bike for under $1,100, just over $1,000 at $1,049. Going up a hill. Not the most torque in the world, but it's definitely making it up. We're around 11 miles an hour, and that's going down quickly. Still making it up, so not terrible. But yeah, guys, honestly, for the price, I think it's worth it. That's a nice little e-bike, nice foldable e-bike for the money. Got a removable battery, 13 amp hours, so if you wanted to replace it during a ride, it's not the heaviest thing in the world. You can take one with you for backup, but yeah, I'm enjoying this. I could definitely picture us going cruising and not having an issue. My butt's not getting sore, so that's good. But I would like a little bit more torque. But you're also talking about a 750 watt motor, so no, that's expected, so it's not going to be the torquiest thing in the world. That's it, guys. If you have any questions about the riding aspect of it or how comfortable it is, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And if I don't know the answer, I'll get it for you. I can even make a video with something that you want to test and see how the bike handles. But I was going in the field, everything was good, it was handling bumps perfectly, so not bad for a foldable bike. This is our first full-sized foldable e-bike on the channel. That's a good one. So I think you guys did really good over at ENGWE. And I can't wait to see what other products they come out with, and maybe I'll get to test a couple. Alright, so let's go back to the video. But that's it. If you have any questions regarding this bike, if you need to see any other videos to help you out, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to get those out for you. But until next time, thanks for watching. Peace out.